The guns, most of the guns that were used on the crime scene, everything on the weapon, make and model, serial number, ballistics, the color, everything is being put inside of a database. We take them and bring them here because we need to go through the entire process with them. And when I say process, I mean they have to be test fired for ballistics to see if they match up with any other crimes. Well, the gun is picked up and found by a police officer or a crime lab tech on the scene. The gun is then transferred to our Center of Evidence and Property office here, where it's being taken in by our intake clerk, for which she received all information that was on the gun, the serial number, the make and model, and she'll put it inside of our evidence system. From there, she'll package it and store it. When I come in, which is usually the next day, I'll take it and I will transfer it to my gun room and prepare it to be picked up by the crime lab. The guns that are brought here are processed with all the information that we can visibly see on it and put inside of our crime database, our evidence database. That information is transferred to the crime lab so they can add that with the ballistics that are brought from the physical part of test firing these weapons. The guns are brought back here after they're brought back from crime lab and prepared to go to court. When guns are brought here into Center of Evidence and Property, and they're not evidence, they're actually property, we have a process where we have to run a background check on that person, and we run a check on the weapon itself to make sure there's nothing connected to it. Once that person has proven that the gun is theirs, they can come here and we'll release it back to them. We need to have a detailed process to this because these are weapons and they can hurt people. And you know, our men and women of this department work very, very hard every day to take these guns off the street. We just try to make sure that the evidence weapons go to court and process and all the ballistics are taken from them, and also that the normal citizen, everyday citizen who guns just happen to come here, that they get them back. But there is a process that we have to follow.